As Democrat, we have Maria, and as Republican, we have Maria Eduarda. And your question is, the Affordable Care Act of 2010 should be repealed.
Hello. I would like to show to Americans how the Affordable Care Act, also known as the Obamacare, has brought benefits to the society. It is a program established by President Obama in 2010, aiming to improve and expand health care for all American citizens. So I believe that it shouldn't be repealed. The primary goals of Obamacare are to make affordable health insurance available to more people, expand the Medicaid program to cover all adults with income below 138% of the federal poverty level, and support innovative medical care delivery methods designed to lower the costs of health and healthcare generally. Implement measures that lower healthcare costs and improve system efficiency, and to eliminate industry practice that includes rescission and denial of coverage due to pre-existing conditions. The Affordable Care Act includes premium subsidies and cost-sharing subsidies to make it as advantageous to people. A few advantages of it is that it slows the rise of healthcare costs by making preventive care free and people receiving treatment before they need expensive emergency room services. So the costs that in 2004, before the Obamacare, used to increase like 4% per year, in 2016 it started to increase 1.2%, what is a big difference. It also covered 10 essential health benefits, such as treatment for mental health, addiction, and chronic diseases, and cover for pre-existing conditions, and also has the goal to lower the budget deficit by $143 billion by 2022. A few accomplishments of the Affordable Care Act is that there are 20 million people estimated that have gained health insurance, and for the first time ever, more than 9 in 10 Americans now have health insurance. And it also is protecting as many as 129 million Americans who have some type of pre-existing health conditions. Now I'll give the turn to my opposite to give her a review about the subject.
Hello. What I have to say today about the healthcare system in the US is that Obamacare should be repealed because it would bring benefits for society and for the economy of the country. Some evidence that Obamacare is harmful for society is that according to NBC, when Obamacare was ratified, it was the first time since 1962 that life expectancy in the US has declined 2 years in a row. Also, in 2015, US marked the third year straight in which healthcare spending grew faster than the economy, which means that Obamacare is spending more than it should, more than it could, and also more than it has projected initially. Also, Obamacare has never been well accepted for society. It has a strong public opposition. Over 95% of the polls taken with American citizens about this program show a brutal opposition against Obamacare. These results are due to people's insatisfaction with what is provided of this program, and also because they believe it doesn't follow the 10 essential health benefits. Several taxes and fees are also a problem of this program because people believe there are lots of taxes and fees already. So with the Obamacare Act, they have to pay even more. Another disadvantage of this program is the inability to alter the bill, because when the Obamacare was ratified, the majority of both House and the Senate were Democrats. So if the Republicans saw any need of changing the law, they couldn't, because the last word was from the Democrats. And also the ones who saw, the Republicans who saw any need to change the bill, didn't say anything because they wished Obamacare just failed. So in summary, the true benefits remain unclear because American citizens feel that they are paying more and getting less. So, as my opponent has stated, the Obamacare provides good services. But as I've shown before, there's evidence that over 25% of the polls taken show that people don't think it provides what is promised, and also don't think it provides the 10 essential health benefits, which is essential. Another thing my opponent has stated is that 20 million Americans have gained insurance since the Obamacare Act was ratified. But as the Congressional Budget Office projected, in 2023, over 31 million people will still be uninsured, which is a huge number taking into account all the money spent by the government with this program.
Well, Obamacare's main goal is to give healthcare insurance available to more people as possible. And for that to work, people need to pay taxes to the government, so it will help them on their health cover and on the subsidies. The taxes work as an investment for the population on their health. Some people may be dissatisfied, as my opponent said, but it happens because the program haven't given them benefits yet, because these people haven't needed it. So the program needs to keep working, and the population will keep receiving benefits and good health care that will get expanded to the people that didn't receive it yet, and making the insurance more and more times available to more people. Thank you so much.
So both the Democrats and the Republican have really good rebuttals and facts. Both of them were really good at applying their opinions, but due to the rebuttals, I think that the